we're called WhoMadeWho. We are a band from Denmark. My name is Thomas. This is also Thomas, but this is Jeppe. A couple of years ago, we started recording for our third album. We made a lot of songs, and somewhere in the process, we realized this cannot be in one album. We need to divide it, both because of the amount of music and because of the feel of the music. There was some very pop stuff and some very underground stuff. So in order to make it work as a record, we needed to divide it into two. And the first experimental part we called Knee Deep, released as a soft release and on vinyl. And then the second one that was supposed to be the pop album was called Brighter. So it was like just a big centrifuge of stuff that ended off some of it as Brighter. And the funny thing is that it was supposed to be a very pop album, but in some ways it was maybe our most experimental album.
I think emotionally it's based on it's in the same period of time, but we divided the tracks up so that you would have the more melancholic stuff. It was mainly based on Knee Deep, but there's a lot of the melancholia from Knee Deep who also somehow sneaked into what are you saying? The Knee Deep melancholia sneaked into Brighter, which was I don't know. It was just at that time it was an inspiration for the whole album process, and also because we're from Scandinavia, you can't escape the melancholia, and I think it really attacked us on those two albums.
So Inside World was one of the first tracks we recorded for the second pile of albums, I think, the second pile of songs. And I think we instantly loved the backing, and I think the vocals are really great. Jeppe just came up with the verse and the bridge really fast, and it's like just a very light song. And I think I love the way the track is really energetic, but the lyrics and the message of the song is just take it easy, we'll help you, just relax, be in the moment, and enjoy the day. And then on top of it, we gave the song to this guy and asked him to make an uplifting video, and he totally fucked us up and made this really dark, weird video, which somehow made the track complete because the track is so light and energetic and the video is so dark and fucked up. It's one of my favorites for the last two albums, I think. And it's a good representation of the band and the sound, and with both me and Jeppe singing, and you can really hear the differences in the voice, and yeah, it's working good.
Yes, we do. I think maybe it's because we are grown up in the album era, and it's really hard for us to, go out of that element. But on the other hand, of course, we think a lot about, playlist when, which track list we're gonna do on the albums, and also that each song needs to has a place in an album. But besides that, I think we especially on our latest material, we really try to make every song special, so you can use it for something without you have the full album. It needs to have a unique thing on every song, and I think that we focus a lot on that. I have one of my favorite remix. I think is DJ Ko's remix of "Keep Me in My Plane." It's a really special and really well produced remix, and it has this mellow, really deep vibe, but still it's super funky. I like that.
For me, I think the best cover we had is not released yet, but it's coming out hopefully this year. It's Mark Lanegan, a rock singer who's doing a cover of "Below the Cherubim." It's going to be really good.
We've been traveling the world for 8 years, but we've never been to Mexico, and we're super excited to see what the audience are going to be like. I think we have no idea what to expect. So yeah, we're curious, but the climate is nice, the people are really friendly. So until now, we're enjoying ourselves really much, very much.
Yes, I would say we got really inspired from traveling, but not so much from the countries, more from the people we meet. The people, because we play a lot of festivals, we play a lot of clubs, and so we get to see a lot of DJs, a lot of other bands, and I think it's really inspiring just to talk to other bands and to get ideas from them, but also to listen to new songs played by like really good DJs, or see like upcoming bands that has some really exciting ideas that we also can use a little bit. So I think we're really lucky to travel around and see other people.
I think we are touring until December this year, and then we have a little break. We're making some babies, and then in March we we are going into the studio to produce a new album, which is going to be quite exciting. So that's the aim for the next half year. Hola Mexican fans, somos WhoMadeWho. Hasta la vista.